You know, comfortable, girl.
I'm now comfortable, DJ.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm doing amazing.
Let me press this thing, yes, to make sure that it's working. Let's hear this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, good day to converge and talk about serious stuff, funny stuff, crazy stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good to see you, Paida. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
I'm good.
How are you today?
I'm well, thanks. They say birds of the same feather flock together. Right now, we are flocking. We're doing a podcast, and like I'm super excited. We might look kind of different, but like we're birds of the same feather. I understand that, right?
Yeah.
Mutupo ndiani?
Mutupo ndingara maposa wamambo vakabva Swazi varidzi vekuchena.
No, I don't know. I don't even know about that. But kuchena, no. Kuchena kungamboiti.
Come on now. Wakamboka wana ka porcupine here.
Bro, that thing chinobaya.
It's cute.
Okay, women again talking about crazy animals being cute. Anyway, those are mnoita. I saw another post. Actually, you know, the bear thing has been trending over the years. People have been saying, like women have been saying they would rather have a bear, date a bear, than a guy. Like, why do you do that, man? Ladies, something is wrong with your
Nothing is wrong. You must ask yourselves as men, what exactly did we do that make ladies to rather be with a bear, to opt for that and not with a man?
I think it's more to do with what you have failed to do. You have failed to recognize that you have outnumbered us in so many ways. You understand? Like, I mean, we are few already, starting from the inception. You know,
okay.
We're already few, you are more.
Yeah.
And our chances of going past 3 years are very slim. Going past 16 years. I mean, have you ever tried to raise a boy? Do you have a little brother or something?
Yes, I do have a little brother. He's 18.
Have you ever seen him growing up like around other kids? Like, have you ever seen boys doing what boys do best?
What is that? What do boys do best?
We love risky stuff. That's all I can tell you.
I can attest to that.
Yes.
Watching him grow up, sometimes you think, are you actually doing that by choice? Then you realize it's in his nature to just do risky stuff.
It's in our nature, right?
Yeah.
So imagine, we talked about the inception. We are now on we talked about the 3 years. Now we are talking about the teenhood. You know, we do crazy stuff. That's where you see criminals being bred during the teenagehood. Yes. So by the time we reached like super dating serious age, others would have been messed up by social media and other stuff. I mean, they'll be telling themselves, I don't want to get married and all that. And on top of that, some will become attracted to
You're telling me that there are men out there who actually don't want to get married? Like it's their choice.
Yeah, it's their choice.
To not want to get married.
Yes. And that sense usually develops when they are teenagers. Okay. Then on top of that, there are men who don't want to get married soon after a heartbreak, or maybe it's some traumatic experience they went through with a girlfriend or something. So you find out that it's very, very difficult for them to engage in any type of relationship with a woman. So they'll prefer to stay single. After all this, you're only left with 30% of the world population. Like in terms of talking about the male side, you only have 30% of men willing to settle down, willing to be in relationships. Then you still expect us to act all normal with the rest of. I mean, we have to be honest. Like, we gotta share. We have to. You guys gotta share in a way. You just have to accept it.
Hold on. When you say we get a share, that means 5 of us on one man.
No, it might be
3
2, it might be
2.
5, it might be 7, 6, 5, depending on his
But it's
abilities.
not our fault that it's a lot of us, though. It's just a thing that happened naturally. But are we really obligated?
You're not
to
obligated,
share?
but if you want peace, you better accept it now.
Why do you say so?
Because it's factual. It's a fact. If you want to live a peaceful life, just accept that there are more women than men. And there are a few men whom you can date and be satisfied. There are actually very few, a small fraction of men who are monogamous.
So are you saying that men are monogamous in nature? Sorry, I meant to say polygamous. You see, these terms, sometimes they're a bit confusing. But I remember this other day, I was in an Uber. I don't quite remember where I was going.
Yeah.
And this driver, you don't have much to talk about with the driver. His wife calls and he says, you see, this one is always starting conflicts. Let me call the other one. I'm like, excuse me, the other one, the other wife? Or it's like, no, I'm not going to have 2 wives, but I'm going to have a lot of women. And I'm like, I don't think I would survive marrying a man and then he starts looking for other women. Then he says, brace yourself, because it's in the nature of men to have more than one woman. It's in their nature. He might not marry you, all 5 of you, but
it's inevitable, right?
There's always going to be someone on the side. And he says, Ukuti, it's something that you cannot change. You just have to get into the marriage knowing that. And then I asked myself, what's the point of the vows though? Because when we're doing the marriage vows and everything, you're promising me that I'm the only one in your life.
That's just like tradition.
Tradition.
But it's like culture, tradition. We're not talking about these issues. It's something that has more to do with biology. You can't twist, you can't tamper around with biology. I mean, like, it is what it is, But tradition and culture, yes, of course, we consider it, but sometimes nature will just take over.
Are you not hiding behind nature just because you wanna fulfill your fantasies?
Okay,
and also you're people who are not easily satisfied. So once you get a woman, you feel like I want to get another one. Once you get this one, you're like, I want to get another one. But at the end of the day, women are the same.
All right, can I tell you something? How will it feel?
Yeah.
If we just judged you the way we judge men, like without consideration that you guys go through a monthly cycle which affects your hormones and your general thought process, you know what I'm saying? Then we just tell you like you have to stay the same, like you can't change regardless of what's happening in your body. Please stay the same. That's what we want you, because we want you to be nice, because we understand that women are fluffy, they are nice, they're gentle and all that.
Yeah.
No mood swings, nothing.
But this one is the real biology. Like when you're going through your periods, the hormones, the everything. This one is a real one that we can't really change. But now when it comes to men, saying that being polygamous is biology, I feel like you're just hiding behind something. Because
that's why I talked about communal traditions, philosophies, ideas that developed over the years in certain parts of the world. Okay, in a certain era, it was working, and the communities were very small. You could easily control yourself, you could easily monitor stuff and all that. But I mean, like, now there are cars, there are cell phones and everything. Biology will just explode out of nowhere. It will just tell you, you gotta talk to this person before you get home. You're just walking. Imagine, the ladies have even evolved. Back in the day, women used to look like
look like what?
It's a lady, it's a woman, it's the other gender. But these days,
what's going on these days?
No, they're looking like, even the dressing.
Yeah.
You can't just pay attention, man. Regardless of how holy you are and all that, it will just cross your mind like for a second when they pass, like.
Yeah, but then after that you have a choice to make, to say, okay, this woman is passed and I'm tempted but I have a wife at home, so behave. And then you tell yourself to behave, and then you keep it moving.
We've got what's called neural patterns in our brain, right? Okay. So I'll give you an example. There's a bushy area. It's just a bushy area.
Yeah.
Then people start walking across that bushy area. What will end up happening there?
There's gonna be a road, like something that is created.
A passage, right?
A passage,
Yeah. So that's the same thing that happens with us. These things keep on repeating themselves. At first, we resist. We are like grass, we've got our grass inside our heads.
Okay.
So it resists for like time and time. But at one point in time, the brain is just gonna give up and like go for it, man. Anyway, talking about relationships, man. What's your view? What are the first 5 things that you would look at before you get into a serious relationship, before you commit? I'm not talking about 10. I'm just talking about 5. 5 important ones that you have to look at.
That's a very good question. That is a very good question. People think marriage is the biggest commitment, but it starts with the relationship, The first thing that I would look at is beliefs. This could sound crazy, but I would check, what is it that you believe in? Do you believe in the marine spirits? Do you believe in God? Do you believe in Ubungoma? Are you an atheist? There are atheists who don't believe in anything. And then there are people who say, I believe there is a superior being that rules the world, but I do not want to acknowledge what the world is giving us and whatnot. So I would love to check someone's beliefs.
All right.
And then...
All right. So are you telling me that... 2 people from 2 different belief systems are not compatible? It's not good. It won't work out.
No, this one is my personal opinion, based off my previous experiences and everything.
Or you dated an atheist?
No.
Was telling you like, no, there's no God. Like, Jesus is this scam, bro.
No, there was actually at one point I was at a talking stage with someone, and that's when I realized the importance of checking what someone believes in.
Yeah.
We were not yet in a relationship, but I found myself having to explain much about God. And then I'm like, okay. I just realized the importance of checking that. I'm not saying people with 2 different beliefs cannot coexist. They can, as long as you respect what each other believes in. Because everyone believes in what works for them.
Okay.
That's all.
The second point, like the second consideration.
The second consideration would be, are we compatible? Or are these things trying to check compatibility?
Yes, well, all these things, like, okay, it's just a compatibility test. So when you're doing your compatibility test, what are you looking at mainly?
Okay, I'm looking at someone that is a good listener, right?
All right.
Someone that I can talk to, I can vent.
Communication skills,
basically. Communication skills, basically.
All right.
That, yeah.
I'm
also looking at someone who's a giver.
What do you mean when you say a giver? What do you mean?
Okay, this is very broad. This sounds very broad, but when I say a giver, I mean I believe that men must be providers.
Baby, okay, yeah.
Wanna be your sole provider. He must be a provider.
All right.
Yeah, when I say a giver, that's what I mean.
All right.
It would suck to be in a relationship with someone who just knows to take and they don't know how to give. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Yeah, I'm naturally a giver.
Yeah.
You
get what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah. That's another thing that I would look at. And
but I mean,
yeah.
Scarcity increases value, so you mustn't give always. But anyway, it's fine. Yeah. The next point.
Maybe you quite didn't get it right though. But I mean,
no, I got you right. It's just sarcasm,
Yeah.
Sarcasm.
I mean, when I say give, I mean when it comes to everything.
Okay, I was just trying to digest everything. So, moving on to the next one.
Okay, moving on to the next one.
Yeah.
A man who's kind. I would check if you're kind. When we go out at a restaurant, how do you treat the waiters? How do you treat older people? How do you treat the people surrounding you? I think kindness is so important because once you're in a relationship with someone, there are days where love might not be enough. You won't always wake up in the mood of.
Is it possible to replace kindness? To replace love with kindness? Is it possible?
Love is kind. So where there is kindness, you can still feel that there is love.
Okay, that's a very broad topic. Okay, next part.
How many have I mentioned so far?
I think 4.
Oh.
So you're left with 1.
I don't know if you can put responsibility and discipline in the same aspect. Someone who's responsible and disciplined. I believe that a man should lead, right?
A man should lead.
So having an irresponsible leader without discipline would be a recipe for disaster. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want that for myself. So I wasn't expecting to get this question though, but these are the 5 things on top of my head
right now.
Yeah, and can I ask you the same? What are the 5 things that you?
I'm the one who's in the business of asking you right now. You're supposed to come up with a question, but anyway, I'll respond to that. Okay.
Right.
So first of all, with me, it's intellectual capacity. Second is genetics. Third is character. Character covers almost everything. We're talking about kindness and all that.
Yeah.
And then I think those 3. Yeah, I think those 3.
But just to further ask there, you say character, right?
Yeah.
There are things that we might not find in the characteristics of a person regarding their personality until maybe something happens. That's when you realize, oh, you're like this. So character is very broad, and I don't think you would know someone's entire character at the time that you're dating. If you're gonna marry, if you're gonna get into a relationship,
You can never know. As a man, I believe you have to have your own skills, your own set of skills to determine character. But most of the times, there is what is called gut feeling. There is what is called instinct.
Yeah.
People always tell us about. They always tell us avoid assumptions, never assume. But sometimes you have to listen to what your gut is telling you.
Yeah.
This is very scientific. You would see that with our parents most of the times. Our parents growing up, especially here in Africa, they will tell you don't play with this friend. He's not good for you. She's not good for you.
Yeah.
Sometimes you, of course, would find that, no, the person wasn't really that bad.
Yeah.
But most of the times, the people that our parents were telling us to avoid while growing up, it came out to be true that those people were not good for us. So what they are basically using is gut feeling. And besides, gut feeling is very, very scientific, especially for you ladies. You possess like extra. Ladies have got extra. It's a trustworthy gut feeling.
Yeah.
Why? Because especially these things happen, especially here in Africa. You find out that a child might be far away from the mother. Let's say, like I'm talking about 20, 30, 40 kilometers. But once the child gets sick or starts crying, the mother can feel it.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, I mean, if something like that can happen with a being that came out of you as a mother, it's very simple for it to happen within you. So trust your gut feeling.
That's very true.
So with us, man, it's very rare. Of course, I do have those encounters where I just feel, I need to call this person, I need to call that person. Then you find out that they're not going, they are going through some rough path or something. But just trust your guts. If she doesn't feel you, if she doesn't make you feel comfortable enough, while you have her, then probably you have to watch closely. I'm not saying you have to leave here, but basically. So that is my approach when judging character.
Okay.
Like you said, you never know what's going to happen, man.
You'll be shocked.
You're going to be shocked. So talking about intellectual capacity, okay, how much do you reason? How your level of understanding of how the world functions, be it political, be it current news, current affairs, covers academics, though I don't really care about your degree or whatever level of education, but can you comprehend information and how do you process information? So I've found out that it was so much difficult dealing with people who had mental challenges. When I say mental challenges, they were not mentally smart. Sometimes, if you spend time with intellectuals and you spend time with non-intellectuals, you will understand what I'm trying to portray. I want to put it out there without discrimination. But those things are very important for the sake of my kids. I'm not the best creature on earth. I'll also need some assistance in one way or another. So I'll definitely go for, if you want to go for a race and you don't have one leg, you can't partner with somebody who totally doesn't have both legs. Yes. At least they are supposed to have at least one limb. So that you can help each other. Or maybe both limbs, both legs. So that's the same thing. Life is a race. Life is an investment. You have to walk into love, not fall into love, because if you fall, you need somebody to help you out.
That's very true.
You're
definitely gonna need somebody to help you out. I feel like when it comes to a decision of who you're gonna be with for life, you mustn't take chances, Don't take chances. Don't do it in desperation. You must value that, because if ever it reaches to marriage or partnership or whatever that would last for a lifetime, we're talking about you waking up to the same face every day of your life. We're talking about you knowing Ukuti, if she blinks like this, that means she's not impressed. And that's how good you're gonna know that person, and you have to leave.
And already, I kind of feel like we're not that compatible, because I was trying to give you a tip earlier on, and you couldn't pick it. So, imagine me having you for the rest of my life, waking up next to you. You couldn't even read what I was trying to tell you.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, so
it happens.
It's very important that we pay attention to every detail. You're never gonna get a 10-10. Let me be honest with you. You're never gonna get a 10-10. You always get an 8.5. That's the best that you can get. And I can tell you that the last person who received an 8.5, they passed away 20 years ago. It's not. Yeah, I'm telling you. Most of the people that are getting married, it's between 3 and 6.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Most of the people that are getting married.
Are you saying they're settling?
Yeah, they're just settling.
They're just settling for what's there.
It's like, I don't have anything to do. It's done. It's chai. So I just have to settle down. You look at biology, your body's telling you, bro, by the time you reach 40 years, you won't be having the same energy, and your chance of giving birth to healthy children is going to be compromised. So you better get married, you better settle, and in case you get sick when you're around 50, 60 years, you need somebody to take care of you. So just settle for that 6, because at least it's a 3 out of 10. It's not bad. At least there's something. Then people settle.
I think it's fair, considering that there is no one who's perfect.
Yeah, none. No, nobody's perfect. You think you're gonna meet a Mr. Perfect on the street? Never. No matter what they present to you, no matter how, not in any way.
Yeah.
You're gonna make them perfect in your mind. You decide that, okay, I'm gonna call him perfect. I don't care. He's broke.
Yeah. Whoa.
I have chosen to call this man Mr. Perfect. I don't care.
You don't care, he's broke.
Yeah, he's small, he's short. I mean, he's Mr. Perfect. He's Mr. Tall and handsome. I'm gonna settle for it. That's what you will have to
actually women who are into short guys, though. They love short kings. They love them.
Are you for real?
I'm for real. I've been in their circles.
So I do have people who really consider me a king. Wow. Hey, short guys, we're
short
safe.
King. It's about how tall is your height and your wallet. Now you can be a short king who's also broke. No shade, but a man must work.
No, listen. We don't discriminate. By the way, I'm short. I'm 4'8". So yeah, we understand. I'm gonna look tall, but I'm very short. So yeah, can you try it again? Try it again. Let's say I'm the king. I'm a king. I'm sitting on my throne. Can you try it again?
Oh hell, short king. You are amazing.
Oh.
You are a good leader.
What a time to
Your
be alive.
leadership knows no height.
Oh. Can you take this lady to the uttermost important part of the castle, which is the dining?
Oh.
Give her all the food that she desires.
Oh, yes, I just.
Is that how the British used to? Because I associate kings with British. Because that's the kingdom that we really know about.
I would assume they do that.
So, yeah. But why is it those kings, they used to kind of speak, oh, I've got a question for you before I go further. Okay. I got a question for you.
Okay.
Okay, this one. Hey. Why was I forgetting? Okay, my question is, so you're an aspiring attorney, right? I've got a very important question. Why is it, especially here in Africa and England, you guys still put on those wigs? Because from what I understand, those wigs, they came through because of syphilis.
They came through because of what?
All right. King Charles II.
Okay.
He had syphilis, and it was causing his hair to fall off and leaving his head bald. So he started putting on wigs. So it became a sort of fashion. You know that thing that, if a president or a king says something or dresses in a certain way, people will start imitating him, they will start praising it. But the initial reason why King Charles II was putting on that wig that you still put on in courts, it was because of syphilis. So shout out to syphilis, shout out to an STI. You guys are still putting on.
Shout out to syphilis, it's crazy work though.
Yeah, what did they tell you? What
You
are
can't
they
say
for?
shout out. You're gonna judge me for this one. I've never really looked into it. I thought it was tradition.
Tradition.
I thought it was just tradition.
Honoring.
It's a symbol. It's a symbol of
Of what?
the syphilis issue. I have to go and do my research because
Your research.
No,
you
can't
wigs
be
that
awesome.
are worn in
Shout out
courts
to
in
syphilis.
Africa, in England. It was a result of King Charles being sick with syphilis, and then his hair started falling off. Then that's when he started putting on these wigs. Now you have different designs. Yeah, Fact check it. Check it.
Let me check real quick.
Yeah, because I always worry, like, okay, especially here in Africa, there's nobody with white hair, but they will put on white wigs. Like, at least they should try to put those Rastafarian wigs, like those dreadlocks. You understand? It would make more sense. Why are they still honoring? I mean, like, the king is dead. Like, he died years ago, bro. The king has been long dead.
Okay, so like I was saying, so it was popularized by King Charles, right?
Thank you.
And these kings, they used it to hide baldness.
Yes.
And signify status.
Right? The status part.
With judges and barristers adopting them as a symbol of authority, anonymity, and tradition. I did say I think it is a tradition.
Yes. All right.
As part of polite society and eventually becoming a permanent fixture in legal dress, even as general fashion faded, especially after colonial spread to Commonwealth nations. So it started off as a thing.
I told you about King Charles, right?
You did. But now
Yes.
you say shout out to syphilis.
I mean, like,
I'm
the
not
STI
finding
is
it
the
here.
one that was causing the hair to fall off. So he had to put on wigs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's something that, I mean, they had to cover it up.
It had more to do with fashion and status, man.
It didn't have anything to do with fashion and status.
You don't see that hat anywhere, right?
Listen, back in the day, they used to have very nice boneros, or not those, not nice hats that they'll put on their head, like different type of shapes. So there was no need for anybody to put on a wig.
But this was
Do you know the reason why they would put on a wig, then put a head on top?
Yeah.
It was because they wanted him to seem like, you know,
hair.
back in the day, baldness would get you mocked easily if you were bald. Okay. So natural hair was a symbol of status. It was a symbol of elegance. Yeah. Your hair was it was like a crown. So now if your hair would fall off, you would have to replace it with a wig so that you maintain status. I can see that this one, you're not happy with it because you're in the legal whatever thing. I don't know, in the, what do they call it? The judicial.
It's the legal field.
Yeah, it's the legal field. So yeah, now you know. Do your fact checking. Go further down the rabbit hole. You're going to find out that it was a result of syphilis that we have.
Are you saying we're being motivated by an STI?
Yes. I mean, it's one thing that happened for the other thing to happen. Yeah. Had it not been for the STI, today you wouldn't be rocking those wigs in court.
I'm gonna go and do further research.
Yeah.
More fact check, because But
I already told you about King Charles, right?
You did.
King Charles
There's
II, right?
King Charles and King Louis. I know some say Louis.
Yeah.
Louis, yeah.
Louis sounds Zimbabwean though.
It sounds Zimbabwean.
Yeah, Louis. You can't say Louis Vuitton.
It's Louis.
I am putting on my Louis Vuitton. But our English though. Sometimes.
This is the reason that determines. It's like we are fighting with English. The emphasis is just too much.
It's like it's got granular. It's like it's got, I don't know, it's got some blocks, some bricks inside it. Like it's the gabjuras, you know.
But I think the way you pronounce your English depends on your home language.
No.
Have you ever heard South Africans speak?
No.
When they say people.
No. English most of the time. Back in the day when Zimbabwe was okay.
Yeah.
The English there was Englishing. I mean, listen to Robert Mugabe. But then when things started getting bad and people started eating things like chunks, which is soya meal, and people were having this crazy food, they were eating everything, bro. I mean, like, you know, your accent depends on the number of teeth in your mouth and the type of food you eat every day. So basically, Baba vanhu vakazotanga kudya matowe ka. Vanhu vaidya matowe matamba. Vanhu vaidya matowe nematamba ka. Saka ndopa takakwarira. Isusu omwe takatogara a long time. Tatisingatombozivi kuti kune chinjonzi ma-lentils. Waiza. But iwe tatisingatombozive kutoti inonzi nyama mudhara tatisingazivi kuti kune chinhu chinonzi steak yangobikwa yonzi yobva yaiswa muchibarbecue wati chacho yobva yanzi nyama taingoziva kuti beef tatisingazivi kuti kune tenderloin kune whatever kune brisket kune chuck. So
makazoti maziya manje izvezvi ma-accent ako accent aka
aiwa izvezvi accent yangu haisati yatombosvika chaipo pandoda kuti isvike. But considering kuti ndamboti fambe zvirinani mudara. Yeah, it's not gagabjurous anymore. Yeah, the Zimbabwean accent is very gagabjurous. You can hear them from wherever you are in the world. You can hear them. Yeah, it's gubrigogrias. Like
gubrigogrias. Your vocab.
Yeah, it's gubrigogrias. Like it's so kandanga.
From today onwards, if I'm ever gonna hear a Zimbabwean speaking,
we sound like that. I mean, like, you know. But the other reason is, you know, we want to sound something closer to our language. Have you ever had people from Masvingo speak?
Yeah.
Like, so imagine trying to match that with English. What is that?
The hunger that I have right now is very bad. I think I should get some food.
Yeah. And then everybody can get to eat. You know, that type of thing. You're imagining, because most of our English, most of the way that we sound when we speak certain languages, it's so much related to our mother tongue. You know. Remember Sipho Makavane or Sifo Makavane? I don't know how they.
Sipho. It's
Sipho, right?
Yeah.
So Sipho Makavane, there's a song that he's saying, which actually there's a part where he says, "The devil is a liar." Have you ever heard that part?
The devil.
The devil is a liar. You understand? It's the devil, not. It's like he's trying to say devil, or you know, it's a devil. So it's so much. It correlates. It relates to his mother tongue.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't blame my people for speaking Gibrigogrias English. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So well, for today, man, it's that time. We gotta leave people.
Yeah.
What do you have to say to them, bro?
I just have to say, the devil. The devil is a liar. That's all I'm gonna say. Drive safely. Don't drink and drive this festive season.
There's another tip that she left. Can you guess?
We are not compatible, remember? So I cannot get.
But this one, everybody knows. I mean, you know, you don't do it. Don't do it. If you do it, next year around this time.
Oh, I get it now.
Don't do it.
Don't do what I don't do.
Don't do it. But okay, remember to like, follow, subscribe at Voice Amplify Network and at Voice Amplify Podcast on Facebook. We are available everywhere, and it's your boy Ron Wayez alongside Miss P, the attorney.